Coming up on After the Whistle, wrestling takes the mat again, and we'll bring you coverage from duels and tournaments across the district.
And take a look at another thrilling week of District 6 high school basketball, bocce, and hockey.
Plus, this weekend, Penn State men's hockey heads to Beaver Stadium for the first time ever, where they'll face Michigan State. After the Whistle starts now.
Hello, and welcome to After the Whistle. Our crews traveled all over District 6 to bring you the latest on high school basketball, wrestling, bocce, and more. Live from University Park, I'm Kenzie Ferry.
And I'm Zach Miller. We'll bring you all the action from across Center County, plus Penn State sports and more. After the Whistle starts now. In a clash of wrestling titans, the Bishop McCort Crushers face the Wyoming Seminary Blue Knights. Both find themselves in the top 10 of high school wrestling rankings. Bishop McCort's Bo Bassett and Melvin Miller get ready before the duel. Starting off at 285 pounds, Wyoming Seminary's Anderson Palian gets the leg of Caleb Rodriguez, rolls, and gets Rodriguez onto his back, earning himself 4 near-fall swipes on his way to a 6-1 victory by decision. Now at 160 pounds, Bishop McCort's Melvin Miller gets a leg, Brian Chamberlain pulls him over for the 4 before later doing it again for the near fall on his way to a 21-4 tech fall. Moving to 121 pounds, Keegan Bassett gets Wyoming Seminary's Wyatt Spencer to his back with a roll, putting Spencer into a vulnerable position. Bassett tightens his cross-face cradle, giving a huge 6 points to McCort. The Crimson Crushers would squeeze out the victory 28-27 over Wyoming Seminary. McCort moves to a perfect 11-0 record, while Wyoming Seminary falls to 8-2. Our reporter Mac Leach was there for the game and the duel. Mac, what'd you see?
It was a hard-fought duel that came down to the last few matches. We also got to see an unexpected wrestler take the spotlight.
Bishop McCort has been dominant all season, from being ranked number 1 in Flow Wrestling's preseason poll to going undefeated, beating their opponents 585-112 in their first 10 matches of the season. But it almost all came to an end on the national stage against number 8 Wyoming Seminary. The Crushers entered this top 10 matchup versus the Blue Knights with significant national pressure and some extra attention from Flow Wrestling's Night in America.
They're used to the pressure like today, a big match, crazy environment, so they're going to be ready if they take the next step to college or whatever they face in life.
After starting the match down 24-17 going into the final 3 matches, it was Emery Gunby's pin that gave the Crimson Crushers the win.
I just knew that my team needed to come up big. I knew I had to get a big win. I know I worked hard on that kid, so.
This is Gunby's first season starting, and he already has over 20 wins.
He's kind of a diamond in the rough. No one really knows about him. He's been kind of a backup, and he's so good. And it's good to get him in a lineup and get the whole wrestling world to see how good he is. So.
The duel was a nail-biter, but the Crimson Crushers were able to edge out the close 28-27 win.
As usual, we wrestle a really hard schedule, and Wyoming Sem they definitely are one of the best programs in the country. And our goal is to wrestle and not only wrestle those programs, but to beat them.
The Crushers are still undefeated at 11-0 and have eyes on the postseason and beyond.
A young team, I would say. We've got leaders that are going to step up next year. They're going to keep the tradition going. But I'm honored to be a part of such an amazing team.
Bishop McCort's next duel is happening tomorrow, where they will face Moshannon Valley as a part of the District 6 2A duels. Back to you guys at the desk.
Chambersburg took the trip to meet State High at home this week, with both teams coming off wins and looking to stay hot leading into playoffs. The Little Lions warming up before their match against Chambersburg. Starting off, it's John Whitbread for State College, sweeping the leg and bringing down Chambersburg Corey Rivera in the 133-pound weight class. Whitbread would dominate the rest of the match, winning by tech fall and giving the Little Lions a 25-6 advantage. Moving on to the 172-pound weight class, Teague Sanderson with the big slam incoming and bam, right into the mat, bringing down the hammer for the Little Lions. Last match of the night, and it's the big guys wrestling at 285. Frank Baronitos of Chambersburg goes head-to-head with Matthew Gall of State College. This would be a quick last match as Baronitos would bring down Gall in 12 seconds with a nice pin. But it wouldn't be enough as State College would take home the win 45-22. State College will face Mifflin County tonight on the road.
The Little Lions had a rough day at the BEA Varsity Wrestling Tourney Saturday. State High's Hannah Simcoe gets put on her back by Berwick's Angelina Rivera, earning 4 near-fall swipes before she gets the cradle to rock Simcoe into the pin as her teammates watch from the mat sidelines. Just watching and staring. Will she get it? Ref coming in. And? What? Oh, going back in. And, oh, there we go. Decision, there we go. Now Upper Dolphins' Callie Clark drives through State High's Reagan Johnson to bring her to her back and pins her in under 2 minutes to knock State High Little Lions out of yet another duel. It's not looking good for them. Next up, Bald Eagle wrestler Lily Spicer gets the control of the arm of Willow Miller, representing the Muncie Indians, before using the half Nelson to tilt her onto her back and end the match by fall. Bald Eagle would continue their momentum as Addison Tice gets Dallastown's Johanna Bartroni on her back. She tries to keep her shoulders up, but Tice is too strong, finishing her pin. Nice one there. Despite the strong performance, the Eagles would finish 22nd out of 40 teams. It's not looking good, bruv.
The team titles for 2A and 3A wrestling in District 6 will be decided this weekend. The semifinals and championship for 3A will take place at Central Mountain. In the first semifinal, Altoona will face Bellefonte. And in the other semifinal, it's State College against Central Mountain. The Wildcats are looking for back-to-back team titles. In a 2A, weather has affected some of the schedules this week. Tonight, Phillipsburg Osceola will face the winner of West Branch and Central Cambria in the quarterfinals. The winner will move on to the semifinals Saturday against number 1 Penn Valley. On the other side of the bracket, number 2 seed Bishop McCort will host Motion Valley tomorrow, and the winner will go to the semifinals against Huntington.
Now we head to State College Area High School for some bocce ball action. Let's get it on. The Little Lions and Rams being introduced before the match. Third frame of the match, 3-0 Penns Valley, when Luke Melito steps up for State College and delivers the first score of the day with a beautiful throw to knock the Palino into scoring position. 3-2 Rams lead. Later in the set, game tied at 4-4, Callie Riddle rolls a nice ball to get Penns Valley into a scoring position. The refs would have to measure this one, and the Rams would get 2 points, making it 6-4. Gotta
Truly
make it
a game
sure
of
right.
inches.
Oh yeah. Penns Valley would win the first set 8-4. Late in the second set, State College down 4-2. Alejandro Melendez fits a ball through this gap to score one and make it 4-3 Rams. Unfortunately, Little Lions would run out of time, losing the set and the game 2-0. State College drops this one, but will have another chance next Tuesday at home against Phillipsburg Osceola. Penns Valley will also take on Phillipsburg Osceola next week on Monday. Coming up next, we'll look into some District 6 and Center County basketball and hockey.
But first, let's take a look at some scores from around the area. Welcome back. As the weather outside gets colder, the action across District 6 and Center County heats up.
But first, some exciting news for one local head coach. Central Cambria's head cross-country coach, Randy Wilson, had earned the National Federation of State High School Association's Section 2 Coach of the Year Award for the 2024-2025 school year. Wilson has led the Red Devils for the last 24 years, filling Central Cambria's trophy shelves with multiple LHACs and District 6 championships, even earning himself a spot on the Western chapter of the Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame. Congrats, Coach. You earned it.
The 2-14 Carlisle Thundering Herd headed to State High to face the 9-7 Little Lions. To start off the game, it is Micah Jones with the layup and one. But first, we got to start with some national anthems. And there's the layup and one. The entire night was filled with back-to-back threes from both teams. As you see here, what a way to bury that three.
Oh, yeah.
Carlisle, Kaysen Johnson with the pass to Mason McKeon for the easy three. And then it's McKeon again for the buzzer beater three to close out the first quarter with a score of 18-18.
Making it look easy out there.
Steph Curry. In the second quarter, it's State College number 11, Lucas Starks with the dribble and hits the three. Lucas Starks chucks the ball down the court to Spencer Nielsen for the easy jumper from the out. That's one way to move the ball down the court.
Oh, yeah.
The Little Lions were able to pull away to get the win 62-53. State High looks to stay in the win column tonight as they're home against Cumberland Valley at 7:30.
Bishop Guilfoyle and Penns Valley are both coming off a loss entering this game. Who will take it back and get in the win column? It was a neon out for the Penns Valley student section, and starting off the game is Bishop Guilfoyle winning the tip-off. In the first half, we have Marauders who pass it around and then get it up to Carter Ironside, who nails the three. Good on the football field, too. There we go. Then in the second, it's the Rams who get the ball back inbounds, not once. There's your one. Not twice. There's your two. But 3 times. And chuck it downfield for an easy, not down court, sorry, for an easy layup. Then at halftime, it was youth night as the 5th and 6th grade teams played against each other. You know, that's the future right there.
Yep. Gotta start them young.
Then in the second half, Alex Krimmel makes it look easy with this three. However, late in the fourth, Penns Valley shuts down Bishop Guilfoyle with this clean block. Penns Valley would then put this shot up by Noah Patel, but it would be too late for the Rams. That would be good. The Marauders would put themselves back in the win column with a 66-41 win. Bishop Guilfoyle moves to 11-3, while Penns Valley falls to 10-6.
Hollidaysburg and Altoona face off following 2-game streaks in opposite directions. Will Altoona disrupt this and snap their losing streak? Altoona is warming up on the ice, getting ready for the puck to drop. Some goalie fist bumps to start the game. Starting off in the first period, Hollidaysburg Ty Fitzgerald sets the tone, collecting the rebound from Marshall Martin's shot, getting around the goalie and burying it to kick off the scoring. And of course, gotta celebrate that goal.
You gotta celebrate. You know, that's what it's all about.
Cole Hartman keeps up the early run for the Golden Tigers, skating hard into the zone and finishing off a centering feed from Jaden Menzer to make it 2-0 in the first period. Love to see some celebrations.
Oh yeah, we love that celebration.
After Hollidaysburg's nets another one, Altoona's Parker Mirabel responds as he takes it himself and rips it in from the circle. He puts the Mountain Lions on the board and cuts the deficit to 2.
Oh wait, let's get a celebration. There we go.
Gotta. Despite this, the Golden Tigers were able to pull away en route to a 9-5 victory. Hollidaysburg improves to 9-5 and will host Somerset next Tuesday, and Altoona drops to 3-9 and will travel to face State High tomorrow night. Coming up, an exciting week in Happy Valley, or should I say Hockey Valley, as Penn State hockey preps for its long-awaited Beaver Stadium game.
Plus, our top 3 plays of the week. But before that, here are some matchups from around Center County and District 6. After months of anticipation, Penn State hockey takes the ice this Saturday in Beaver Stadium for the outdoor game.
And the men aren't the only ones coming out of the tunnel. Our reporter Annika Wagner is outside Beaver Stadium with the latest Hockey Valley rundown.
Thanks, Kenzie. This week, ice is on the forecast. For the first time in Penn State history, hockey will be coming to Beaver Stadium, and the community will be taking advantage of it with a plethora of games this week. Kicking off the action will be the State College Youth Ice Hockey Association, playing scrimmages throughout today and tomorrow. The first official game will be the State College High School Club team taking on Altoona Thursday at 6:15. Both Penn State Club men's hockey teams will be playing as well, with Division II Ice Lions hosting Oklahoma State Thursday at 8:20, and the Division III team hosting Maryland Friday at 9. Number 4 ranked Penn State women's hockey will kick off their series against Robert Morris Friday at 1, marking the first outdoor game in program history for the women's team. And finally, the number 5 ranked men's hockey team will cap off the Hockey Valley weekend, closing out their series against number 2 Michigan State Saturday at 1. New Penn State football coach Matt Campbell will be doing the ceremonial puck drop for the match. The men's team will also be debuting a brand new nameless jersey for the occasion. Throughout the week, the public will also get the opportunity to take to the ice with free sessions open for registration. This will for sure be a weekend for the history books here in Hockey Valley. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Annika. The Penn State women's hockey team welcomed Delaware for the first time in program history in a weekend series that had the potential for a trophy and a major milestone. Early on in the game, Delaware had a 2-on-1 situation, but Grace Tollock put her body on the line for this crucial diving block. Ready? Right there. Boom. Moving to the second period, Delaware's Renna Bood tested Penn State's goalie Maddie Campbell with a snapshot on the rush, but she was no match for the 10D. Some fries with that. Late in the second, Grace Outwater goes cross crease to Maddie Christian, who fires it in to make it 4-0 Penn State.
What a shot.
Oh yeah, that's what you'd like to see. In the third period, McKenna Walsh crowded the net, screening the goalie, while Taya McDonald fired a wrist shot top corner to put the Nittany Lions up by 5. The blue and white skated away with a dominant 5-0 victory. And this win would mark Coach Jeff Campersol's 500th career win. Penn State would go on to secure their 4th straight regular season conference title the next day, and now they look ahead to the big game at Beaver Stadium.
Penn State wrestling is set to take on Nebraska at the Bryce Jordan Center on Friday. Before that duel, Penn State had a dominant 48-0 win over the Indiana Hoosiers. After an easy 51-0 win over Northwestern, the Nittany Lions were looking to extend their winning streak over Indiana on Friday. For Penn State, sophomore Luke Littledoe started fast as he claimed the pin for Penn State at 125 pounds. From there, the momentum kept rolling to the young talent as freshman 133-pounder Marcus Blaze earned a tech fall win over Blaine Frazier. But the biggest story of the night came at 144 pounds, as junior Braden Davis would burn his red shirt from the start of the season and collect a major decision victory over Henry Porter. Davis switched weight classes from 133 to 144 this season, which he says has been a smooth transition. The Nittany Lions are now 11-0, and a record that head coach Cale Sanderson says is the result of a team and process-oriented mindset.
We have a strong team. Obviously, a lot of good kids, and we don't really focus or worry or think too much about rankings, right? It's just getting the same just boring process of get better every day.
A strong week across District 6 in Center County, and a reporter Robert DiLorenzo has the top 3.
Thanks, Zach. It's been a cold week, but we still got some great highlights in all sports. At the 3 spot, we head to Penns Valley, where we have our hustle play of the night. Spencer Outhouse saving the ball as he's falling out of bounds, and then a plethora of saves, giving the ball back to Outhouse and getting the assist. What a play by him. And at number 2, coming in hot with a slam by Teague Sanderson. Even he got a little bit of air on that takedown. At 1, we have Penn State women's hockey looking to score against Delaware. Taya McDonald gets the puck, cocking back and sniping the corner. What a shot from her, hitting bar down. A lot of great plays this week, but those were our top 3. Back to you guys.
That's all for this week's show. Tune in next week for more coverage on District 6 and Penn State sports. I'm Kenzie Ferry.
And I'm Zach Miller. For more updates on our show and coverage of games, follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok at ATWPSU. And check out the Penn State Student Media website. We'll see you next week right here on After the Whistle.